So, gotta fix this aluminum that's on the around the wheel wells and on the floor. I gotta be able to attach this somehow to the inside. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. This aluminum is all the way in here. I can't figure out what part attaches to what. I believe that comes up. Sorry, I'm leaning in, didn't see. I believe the black comes up and over the frame, and then I can maybe drill and put a pop rivet in there to hold it for now until I can figure out how to attach these things. This one's in better shape. It's not as corroded, so I can get past those little rivet holes and the new rivet holes. But this one is just, I don't know. Let's figure out what to do. I've said this before. When you go shopping for wood that you just need for internal framing and things you'll never see, doesn't matter what it looks like, the off-cut and free bins with the garbage, look, a whole bunch of pressure treated pieces of skids and pallet that I can use to reframe the bottom so that it doesn't get wet. I said it before, I said it again. Always check them out. This is what I'm talking about. Anything to rebuild. Looks good to me. Here's what I'm going to do in this corner. New piece of aluminum. And then this pressure treated board. And then a pressure treated board in this way. That's just sitting there. And then what I had to do had to totally jack up this corner on the aluminum because the whole camper was sitting down. It was floating downwards because there's no frame there. The frame is about 2 inches back. See? So I had to jack it up and then put 2x4 and attach it all, and then attach that to the base, and then run some screws right through where that other screw is, grind that one out, and then drill a new hole somewhere there, and then put a whole new lag bolt in. Same thing on this side, put a whole new lag bolt in that one, and then once I get that all framed on that side, then I will come on the outside and I will screw down through here a whole bunch of sheathing, aluminum sheathing screws, a lot like I did on this side, which doesn't look great with the caulking, but it holds well with those screws right into some pressure treated wood all the way along that corner, and it held up super tight. Free wood, y'all. Rainy day in the city. Still working on the wheel well aluminum. You can see how I had to prop up the camper, the body, because it was falling. There's nothing holding on. What can we do today? Yeah, left from yesterday. Couldn't make much noise out here. My wife was doing her video on her channel, and so she was doing voiceover, so I couldn't do much noise, but we'll be doing more today in the rain. You can see if there's any no leaking coming through, but the rain would be good to check for the leakage. We'll do all that. and we'll get back at it. Hey, back after a rainy day break. Now somebody asked me privately, they said, why can't you make longer videos? Well, I didn't have the software to do all that editing, and also I didn't have lighting in here as well. So I said to cheap out, I go to the dollar store and pick up some dollar store LEDs, because today I'm going to be working on that corner right there. Grinding it out. I'll grind out this bolt, put in some pressure treated, which I got for free at the Big Orange store. If you look in the back, you'll find that this pressure treated wood is pretty good, and it's already treated, so you don't have to pay for it. It's free. Well, I love free. You know that. If you saw my other camper video builds, I love the free stuff. So yeah, got some lighting up here, got some things to go, and as soon as I get my tools in here, I will start doing a little bit of work. Okay, a little update on this front step. I mean, there's pieces they were just corroded out, so I cut it off. I'll have to put three brackets on. So the idea is to attach 3 brackets underneath. I know it's aluminum on steel, but I'll put some weather stripping or something between them. At least it's something. And be able to attach that, and then attach this one underneath the right way, because this is one of those free pressure treated skid pieces. Fits perfect because this edge, there's a lip in here, and so this edge fits right in that lip, and it'll fit right up in there perfectly. And then I can, with these ones inside, I can drill a couple holes and attach the wood with some flathead screws, maybe brass or something that will last, and then attach it through here, so it'll be attached to the frame of the camper with these pieces, which will attach to here, and the screws will attach to here, and that will create a good solid step again for here. Because if you can see, this is the wood that was underneath it, and it's still wet. I mean, it's still, look at this. That's what was holding up the step. Okay, so get rid of that. All right, I'll get back at it. I'll let you know when I show you when I get near completion. Okay, we're gonna see if we can put this threshold all back together. Don't mind the camera angles. Might get a little noisy. Here's some of this Gorilla tape to keep it tight while I drill. Yeah, forget the batteries. Oh, we got lots of batteries. Now my tools are a mismatch of all different companies, because I get them as I get them. think I only bought 2 new. I got the rest pretty much recycling electronics, and when people throw things in a box, they're like, oh, I don't want it, take it away. I'm like, thank you. My tools are a big mismatch. One day I'll get a set of one brand. I don't know which ones. I do like the Makita. I mean, my Makita impact driver is great. I love it for everything. It's lasts for years. So anyway, make some noise. There we go. This is just to hold it in place. Do the rest. I need to screw without a shank. Use some brass screws just to hold it. We don't get too much metal to metal corrosion. Keep everything. Keep everything. These metal brackets came off a bed frame, and they seem to work great for this to hold it in place. Look at that. Now I'll put a bolt through the front here. Got some nice big bolts. Now I don't care if there's no bolt on the end, if it's more of a screw with a nut end. It's just to hold it in place, and it's, you know, as long as it lasts another 10 years. After that, somebody else can take it apart and fix it again. That's not my worry. I just have to figure out how to put this together. Centered. All right. Let's see what I can do. Bring this out a little bit. Steel. Nut driver to fits. Nope, need a little bigger one. Don't mind neighbors' noise. They like to play their music loud. No copyright issues. It's Arabic. I wouldn't even know if there was. There you go. That one fits. The old Makita. I like the old Makita. Always double tap to start it. That's just rules. Here we go, make a noise. A little bit deeper. Bring this out a little bit. There we go. Let's try out the skin. Big noise, people. Nice and tight. There you go. That ain't going nowhere. Put 2 more screws back in there and we're good to go. I got this roll of flashing tape or roofing, flashing stuff or whatever. Seems to do good. Sticks right down there. Then we cut this piece. It'll fit right in there. Once I push it down in. Then I'll flash that. I'll screw it down, a couple screws in here and here just to hold it, and then I'll put flashing around there, and before I put the plywood down I'll just cock seal it here, and from underneath I'll be putting some screws up into the plywood just to hold that whole area, strengthen it up. All right, nice and solid. Like I said, I'll go up to the bottom, I'll screw just some stainless steel white painted head screws underneath just to pull the aluminum up towards the plywood. And got this really sticky flashing tape here on here. I don't know what it's called, roofing tape, edge tape, whatever you want to call it in your world. Okay, this one's bolted on now. It's got pressure treated underneath. It's good to go. Door closes right, and we're all good. I'll give this one a thumbs up. Yeah. You see how that got that threshold put back together? And we're going to work on this corner. I have to clean up the wood around that bolt, take it right out, because it's not doing anything. I'll put new bolts down right through the new plywood floor and plywood subfloor. And I'll work on this corner, get it all squared up with some of this pressure treated that I have. All right. Big noise, but I got ear protection on, so won't bother me any. Now for the fireworks. That was fun. Okay, so we'll be caulking all that up, even spray foam maybe, and then put down a piece of flashing, which I had in the garage already from previous repairs I did in the roof. Then, sorry, we have the camera work here. Down some of this roof sticky tape stuff that I used on the part of the floor, and then put in a bottom support. This will be tied right to the back, and then one of these go in here. Goes under there. They will be tucked right in the side there. And this one, this one will go in here. And the whole back panel will be screwed in with silicone behind the screws. And then I can put some supports up in here. Yep, and then they can put the bolts down into the frame, and so through this plywood, and then that, then get working on that one. All right, I'm gonna leave you off with today. I'll give you an update once I get it all screwed in and on the next video. Hey, I keep forgetting to do this, and I know they require you to do it because YouTube likes it. I'm not really a big deal on it, but share it, subscribe, put a thumbs up. At least I know that it's watching. I'm not a big YouTuber. I got a whole 71 subscribers, but hey, I'm happy. It's friends and families and people who want to see what I'm doing. So I'm happy with it. So don't forget, just do a subscribe if you found this on a random search. All right, so I'll talk to you in the next video. And that corner's done. Well, that edge is done, not the corner. Okay, reinforced. Everything's tied down. It's screwed from the bottom and the top as well as screwed in on this side with these aluminum screws. And of course, I'll silicone everything. It'll be fine, just like the other side. But it's going to be solid. Now I'm going to work on this corner and this edge.